Welcome to Teaching History, the elementary edition. I'm Professor Bob, and this is a little different. Obviously, I'm still not in Mesopotamia, but this is a follow-up to a show that I did a little bit before, and that is the Chariot Race game. And so this is a follow-up on what happened, because I created the Chariot Race game. I told you how it functioned. I put some pictures in the presentation of what I had done to kind of upgrade it from a look standpoint. And then I sent it off to Denver, to my granddaughter, who I was teaching, Emma. Our last unit of the course on Western Civ that I was doing with her, the 30th week, which is amazing for someone who's 6.5 to 7.5. There were times she wasn't quite as interested, but we did a pretty good job. So we sent it out to give her a chance to play with it. Not the deluxe version with all the little blocks and things. So Courtney decided that they would wait until we came out to visit. We did that just a few days ago, spent about 4 days with them. And the first full day we were there, it's time to play the Chariot Race. She wanted to play the Chariot Race. So I set it up. The funny thing was, I put all of the little plastic pieces together that made the stadium. And I thought, well, they're bagged right. I could put them together without any problem. Well, I needed to get my camera out and show me pictures of exactly where some of the pieces went. But we eventually got it all together. We made one change. When we first played, we did the business with a card where there was a number, an Arabic number on one side and a Roman number on the other. So obviously when you're playing with adults, they know all the lane organizations. So what we ended up doing was we just had all 5 of us that played. That's all there were in the house. I guess the dog could have played, but he's hard moving. A little hard for him to move the pieces. We just threw a dice, all 5 of us at the same time. Highest number got lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, and so forth and so on, okay? And if it was a tie, then those 2 would then roll again. And then the game went just exactly as we had it set up. Now, originally, what we did was we played a practice round with the elephants. We took the elephants and did the same procedure and ran a 1-lap race. And we had set the chariots up. Well, Emma's school was talking about teaming. So she said, can we have teams? And so she and my wife were one team and her parents were the other. And I was an independent, since I didn't have anybody to team up. And then Emma said, can we do more than 1 lap? And I said, we can do as many as you want, but 2 is probably the best. So we did a 2-lap race. I would also point out, when you see the pictures of what we did, everybody was in a Roman outfit. I've had several of these that I have, and I took them, and Courtney had one, her husband Andy had one, Sherry had my Caesar one, and Emma was in a regal toga that I bought her for the course. So they're all sitting around playing, and everybody had a good time. It worked perfectly. We only had one character that came unglued, but that was fine. So the next day, I'm playing golf, and Emma has a person who comes over twice a week to be with her while Courtney does some work. And I guess they played the Chariot Race game most of the afternoon. And then we played it again that night. And I have some video of it. I'm going to show a video of an entire race, but I'm going to clip it so it goes pretty quickly. And everybody had a great time. And we played it again the day before we left. Now they're moving back here to Kansas City. So I had to get permission to bring the game back so that it would be here, wouldn't get lost in the shuffle. So I'm going to give you some still pictures of what it looked like when we set it up, and then I'll show you a few video clips. But as I explained how the game functioned in the first video, that's exactly how it went, and even the adults had a great time. So thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed the little video after this. Here are a few of the pictures of the Chariot Race venue from the last show before we shipped it out. And so here's the whole stadium with the bricks all the way around it. Now I sent Courtney just the playing surface, not the bricks, because I knew we were coming out. Then there's the starting gate, and then of course here's the chariots with the various numbers underneath them or behind them. And then we also had the elephants, and I sent an extra elephant out, and after the first day, Emma decided she wanted to paint too, so the next day we had a purple elephant. And when I asked her, why did you pick purple? She said, well, that's the color of the kings. So she remembered her lesson from the Phoenicians and Cleopatra. Once Sherry and I got out to Denver, the next morning after arrival, we put the board together. And I needed, as I said before in the video, I needed my phone with a picture to figure out exactly how some of the pieces went. So here's the whole board. There's a little parade of chariots and a little parade of elephants, and we've got the emperor. And Emma decided that we would do a elephant race, a war elephant race, and then we would do a chariot race. And in the process of doing the chariot race, she decided one lap was not enough, so we ran 2-lap races for the rest of the time that we were there. It's time for the introduction of characters. Now here's the picture from the last time. You'll notice that we have the spine in the middle and we have spectators. Well, those are Legos, so these are Lego people and they fit perfectly. And of course here's the full table of racing companions in the 2 teams. My wife Sherry, Professor Sherry, Emma, Courtney, my daughter, and Andy, her husband. And I participated as well, but it's kind of hard to get that kind of a picture. So here's a closer view of Nani, as Emma calls Sherry, and they're in costume. I brought costumes from the house. These are, for the most part, are t-shirts or hoodies from either Gear Human or Gear Homies that you can buy. And then here is another shot of Courtney and Andy, and they've got my Roman armor jerseys on. And then we took a picture of me in Caesar's outfit. We're ready to race now. Now here's a picture of the race as it's going on. We shot the video of the race the next night, and we were not in costume at that point. So if you're wondering where the costumes went, that's what happened. So I hope you enjoy the little race video.
Okay, roll your dice. Ooh, 6.
6.
So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Daddy, your turn.
What?
It was 75 in here, but I'm sorry. I still had it on heat.
I go to where
Maybe.
I will on the wall.
Oh, Mommy's
It
got a
was cold this
6.
morning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
5.
Oh, man.
Woohoo!
I was not going to win.
The only time Nani ever got a 6 was all she needed was 1.
I got we get to see that we met Baba said what?
Yeah, then no, we still have to go all the way
Okay,
around.
you guys have to.
Okay, we gotta see who goes
Tiebreaker.
first. So roll your dice. I got a 1. You got a 1. Alright, let's
One
try
more
again.
time.
Try again. 2, 1. Mama goes
Wow.
first. 2.
One.
And last but not least,
No?
Nani. I got a 1.
I saw
Right,
you
Emma.
go to win then.
Did she just say, I'm sorry, but you're not going to win, Daddy?
Alright, Emma, roll your dice.
Right.
3. So 1,
One.
2, 3. Ooh, we're tied again. Good job. Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll your dice.
Have Mommy blow it? You want Mommy to
And
blow
you got
on?
a 4. Okay, let's
Roll
roll
again.
again. I got a 1, you got a 1. Let's roll again. I got a 4, you got a 5. Okay, you get to go first. Do you want me to blow on your dice?
Yeah.
Okay. 4. You want me
So
to
she
go
kept-
4?
Yeah.
Oops. Oops.
Yeah, yeah.
Tony just get 2, 3, 4.
Okay, roll my dice. Yeah, thanks, Emma. 1. Ooh, a 2.
I can't play with all this pressure.
1, 2. Okay,
You
Emma,
can't.
it's your turn. Your turn. Do you want me to roll your dice?
So now when she's 8 and she's at a crap game, they'll say, how'd you learn
Yeah.
that?
1, 2. Helping Daddy. Roll my dice. Ooh, 6.
Yeah, you might win.
6.
You might win. Okay,
You're
your
right,
turn,
Emma.
Emma. You're next. See, there's your
Okay.
chariot.
1.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, Mommy's.
Mommy's breath clearly isn't as good.
Mama,
Okay.
is
Oh,
you-
are we tied again?
Tiebreaker. Oh. Stay in. Got a 5. Oh.
I can't roll that if I want to.
I know. You crushed
Oh,
it.
I can.
Oh.
First time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here comes
Right up there
Mommy.
by Elmo.
Ooh.
Oh.
Come on, Daddy. Come on.
Alright, come on, Emma. Nope, pull on it. 3. Okay, Emma.
Oh, you're so close.
Okay, it's your turn.
You'll go back again.
No.
No. After Mommy goes here, after we all come around to here, then we're finished.
Yep, here, can I pull on your dice? No, it's not really helping you. Hey, there you go.
Hey, yeah, go, go.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, Mommy's nice turn.
Emma, you can still win because if Mommy gets a 1, you got a 5.
Mommy got a 5.
You could still win the game.
What? Well, I have to get to here.
Because that's the finish line. Because you're right
Yeah,
past.
but you could do
Where
it
the
if you
emperor
roll a
is.
6. If you roll a 5 or a
That's it.
6.
Where's the emperor?
Mama, it's your turn.
All right, are you ready, Emma? Here we go. What's Mommy gonna get? Oh, a 6. Woohoo!
Mommy wins that race.
All right, let's see. Second.
That's a go.
Anything over a 3? Yeah!
Good job, Emma.
All right.
All right.
Woo!
You guys won. Yay. All right, Daddy, let's finish it up.
So I hope you enjoyed the race. You can see how it actually functioned. And you can see it went relatively simply. Rules were pretty easy to understand. You can make them more complex, as I talked about in the original video. By the way, here is Emma's purple elephant. I have carried everything now in the plastic containers. When I shipped them, everything was in little plastic containers. They did very well. I only had one person I needed to glue back. Just a small character got lifted up off their stand, and it was ready to go. So thank you very much for listening, and please feel free to like down below and subscribe if you'd like, because there's a lot more teaching elementary that's coming up. And then once I'm done with elementary, then it's teaching history for all sorts of different people. Thank you very much.